Broadcasting live from the Albay PIO News Center, providing you the most exclusive news update from all over the province. This is News at 12. In the local scene, the Sangguniang Panlalawigan ng Albay has approved a deal with the Philippine Veterans Bank for the installation of 2 off-site ATMs in government offices. One lobby-type ATM will be placed at the capital and another through-the-wall ATM will be installed at the Albay Provincial Agriculture Office. The provincial government will provide the space, permits and security, and the bank will handle installation, maintenance and operations. Officials say the project will give provincial employees and the public more convenient and secure access to financial services. This move forms part of the Albay's ongoing effort to improve accessibility and public service efficiency. In other story, Albay 1st District's board member Sheena Marie Onrubia de la Cruz is pushing for the creation of a provincial transparency and accountability portal. She filed an ordinance that will require the full disclosure of official records, budgets, contracts, and procurement transactions of the provincial government. The measure, called the Provincial Freedom of Information and Transparency Ordinance, aims to boost accountability and public trust. Onrubia de la Cruz stressed that transparency is key to democracy and good governance. The proposed ordinance also sets compliance rules, public access mechanisms, and safeguards for sensitive information. In the national scene, the Philippine National Police is warning the public against fake donation drives for Typhoon Opong victims. The PNP Anti-Cybercrime Group has been tasked to track down scammers by monitoring social media, websites, and e-wallet transactions. PNP Lieutenant General Jose Melencio Nartades Jr. urged the public to donate only through verified pages, official announcements, and legitimate bank accounts. He also warned the scammers that the police will find them and they will face the full force of the law, as they advised public is to stay vigilant and cautious. In other story, lawmaker Saldi Co's resignation has stripped Congress of jurisdiction to summon him. Co filed his resignation just hours before the House Ethics Committee was set to deliberate on complaints against him. Committee Chair Jonathan Clement Abalos confirmed that under House rules, its authority only applies to incumbent members. House Speaker Faustino Boji D. III said the matter now falls under the Department of Justice and the Independent Commission for Infrastructure. D added that the House still needs to formally act on Co's resignation in plenary. In other news, Chinese vessels present in the West Philippine Sea remain during and after typhoons. Presidential Assistant on Maritime Concerns Secretary Andres Centino confirms that the number of ships decreases sometime during typhoons but comes back to their areas afterwards. Centino also said that the armed forces of the Philippines, the Philippine Navy and the Philippine Coast Guard continue their patrols, ensuring that they are doing their mandate to defend and protect. Centino also said that some research vessels have also been sighted not only in the West Philippine Sea areas but also near the Philippine Rise. And in the news outside the country, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu backs U.S. President Donald Trump his proposal to end the almost 2-year-old war in Gaza. A joint White House press conference, Trump and Netanyahu said that they are close to an elusive deal for the Palestinian enclave. Netanyahu also expressed that he supports this plan to end the war and achieve their aim to bring back hostages and dismantle Hamas. However, it is still in question whether Hamas would accept this agreed plan of both leaders. And finally, in the news outside the country, Vietnam records 19 deaths after the landfall of the typhoon Bo Loi last Monday in the northern central part of the country. Bo Loi brought huge sea swells, strong winds and downpours, causing severe flooding in Hanoi and across other northern provinces. The government also said that there are still 21 missing and 88 injured people, and they were able to record 100,000 houses and 10,000 hectares of rice and crops affected. Typhoon Bo Loi first hit the Philippines last week with the local name Opong, who also killed 10 individuals. And that's all for the news at 12 October 1st, 2025. We'll be back tomorrow for more news updates. Thanks to our news writer, Albay PIO and Naomi Ruth Hernandez. And on the technical side, Tad Bobis. And our Provincial Information Officer, OIC, Marty Gonzalez. And under the supervision of our Governor, Noel E. Rosal, I am Greg Hallare. Thank you for subscribing.